Russia, the home of vodka, Putin, and communism. In recent years, they've become great friends with China, and on the other side of the world, well, we won't really talk about that. Russia isn't exactly known for its lack of corruption, and the police force there is no different. Now, I don't live in Russia, I've never been there, but from what it seems like, it looks like the traffic laws aren't enforced very well. And people park on the sidewalk or even sometimes just drive on the sidewalks a lot. It happens a lot. And because of this rampant road arrogance, the organization Stop a Douchebag, also known as StopXam, was formed. Now, the project started under one of the programs of something called the Nazi Youth Movement. Alright, this youth movement happens to be a democratic, anti-fascist, pro-Putin movement. Okay, no comment. So these guys basically, they go out onto the streets and they find cars parked illegally on the sidewalks doing something they shouldn't be doing, and they start by politely asking them to move, and if they're not there or they refuse, they get a fat fucking sticker on their windshield. And these are big stickers, okay? You can't drive with this. It's pretty bad. And when you try to take the stickers off, they're the shitty stickers that peel so there's just paper left. It's impossible to take off. It's honestly a smart thing to do because that's way more annoying than just having to pay for a ticket, if I'm being honest. The StopXam channel was created 8 years ago, and they've been uploading pretty consistently ever since then. Now, as you could expect, there has been lots of fights, guns pulled, and dangerous interactions over the course of these 8 years. These guys have been beat up, robbed, ran over, and done the beating a lot. And some may ask how they don't get sued or arrested for any of these things, and people have tried. But these guys happen to be backed by the big man himself. And in fact, they actually received around 10 million rubles in presidential grants in 2014. Putin had some kind words to say about them, so they're pretty good. They don't have to worry about anything. It's pretty cool to see, honestly, because these guys are pretty passionate about this, and they give people the chance to leave, too. They're not just sneak attacking people, they are giving people a chance and let them know, like, hey, you're doing something wrong, and you know it, we both know it, so why don't you just do the right thing? There's nearly 400 videos uploaded, and like I said, they're pretty consecutive up until this day, and they're gonna still probably keep coming. Kind of like a much more intense version of cart narcs, to be honest.
Like, last time I'm gonna tell you.
Then what are you gonna do? Take your cart back? Are you?
No, I'll consider you a threat and I'll fucking put a bullet in your head.
Well, see, that's not how the law works, sir.
Me and my gang pull up, boy, you better get the run here, we on your.
And all you have to do is just go out of your way to do the right thing. And yes, it will be slightly less convenient for you to park in the actual space designed for you to park in. But I mean, these systems are literally created out of fucking convenience. So it's like kind of fucked. I mean, let's go. Like in most of these videos, you can literally see open parking spots right next to the people. And as you might expect, the police do make pretty frequent appearances in these videos. But like I said earlier, the police kind of fucking suck in Russia. In one video, he even says to the audience how he imagines how some of these scenarios would happen in the United States.
You could come with me, but I don't know. Big cabin.
He even shows a clip you may have seen before if you watched my NYPD video. Now, based off a surface level research I did on Russian gun laws, it seems like those laws are pretty lenient. And I mean, if I was doing this in America, the first concern in my head would probably be, okay, what state am I doing this in? And are people gonna have guns a lot? But I will give it to these guys. They are very passionate. They feel very strongly about this subject and people parking where they shouldn't be parking. And nowadays, though, from their recent uploads, it seems like the channel is quite popular in Russia, and a lot of people even recognize them. But they do have a surprising amount of fans who still park like fucking assholes. Now, there are some videos here where it gets pretty fucking wild. One of their earliest uploads, actually, happens to have a man in a tracksuit pulling out an AK-47 on them in public. No, like actually, where the fuck did this guy just come from? There's also a lot of pepper spray being used in these videos, and if it's 100% necessary all the time, I'm not the guy to decide that.
I am a surgeon! I am a surgeon!
How about we sum that one up to cultural differences? I don't know. Honestly, this is just really good content. They've got a lot going. They have their Moscow channel up, and they also have a world channel where I guess they're just trying to get outside of Moscow and make it a worldwide movement. And there's definitely some places that could use better drivers. I can only speak for America, but day by day, the world population grows higher, so inevitably, the world retard counter just grows and grows. Definitely go check out Russian cart narcs. It's amazing. It's just nice to tune into, you know, when you're bored. Alright, now, that's all I got on that subject. But, on another note, thank you guys for all the new subs. I was at 17 last night, okay? And today, as of right now, as of recording this audio, we are at 136. The regime is growing, guys, alright? Listen to me. We're gonna rise up, we're gonna take over, and at 2,000 subscribers, we're gonna raid the US cap.
Whoever the fuck keeps clicking like on my videos, I want to smoke a fuckload of fucking smokes with you. I want to sit on the porch, fill up like 50 ashtrays with all you boys.